All right, so welcome everybody. We are here for a session on meal planning. So I thought it might be fun just to start with a cute little video. Those of you who have TM6s will be able to see this one on your screen. So let me just share screen. And I'll just play this little video while we wait for anyone else that might want to show up. All right, bear with me a second. And hopefully you can all hear this. Okay, so let me just check. I think there might be someone else in the waiting room. Great. Okay, well, it looks like there's a small group online today, so feel free to just jump in and ask any questions. Today's session is on meal planning with Cookidoo, and just a few general tips. So it's not a real general session on the whole thing of Cookidoo. I do have a pre-recorded video that I've done, which is more like a tutorial of Cookidoo. So if you're interested in that, do let me know, and I'm happy to share that with you, or I'm happy to do another session if there's something in particular that people want to see. So savvy meal planning with Cookidoo. So I'm just going to play this one. Hopefully, can you all see my screen?
Yep.
Oh, great. Thank you. Show video panel. There we go. Okay. So let's just jump straight in, I reckon. So is everyone here using the meal planning, or is it something you want to know you haven't used before?
Used it a little bit, but haven't used it much.
Okay, right. Okay, so it's something I find really handy. So in terms of why we might want to use the meal plan, what the benefits are, it can save you a lot of time in the kitchen in terms of knowing what you need, minimising the number of trips that you need to make to the supermarket. You can actually save a bit of money through I don't know if you're like me, but every time I go to the supermarket, I always think, oh, I'll only have one shopping bag full. And if I go, I'll always come home with extras. So you can save money by not having those extras if you do a weekly plan. You can eliminate waste. So it's a good thing to do before you go and do your meal plan. Check out what's in the fridge and see what you want to use up. And yeah, so it's a good way of eliminating waste. You can plan some healthy meals and know, that if you're trying to get a balanced diet, so you can plan it out. So, if you're eating meat, you might want to choose fish 1 day a week or 2 days a week, and chicken 1 day. So it's a good way of just planning out and making sure you get a really balanced diet. If you've got family, I find getting the family involved is really handy, because quite often I find with a lot of my customers, kids and sometimes even picky partners, they won't want to actually get involved, and they won't want to eat the food. So what I've found is quite handy is getting people involved. Sometimes they'll be more interested in eating the food. And if they do some of the meal planning, they might get involved in some of the cooking too, which is good. Oops, sorry, that went back. You've got the option of cooking in bulk. So planning your meal around and reducing that midweek mayhem by planning your meals around what you've got going on in your family. And yeah, and you can plan it around that. So for example, if you're working late a couple of nights, you might want to make a big meal night before. One night you might make, say, maybe you made a bolognese. You might want to, bulk that out a bit, cook a bit extra, and then make, a lasagna that you can reheat the next night, that kind of thing. All right. So sorry, I'm just trying to go through. So just before you start your meal plan, this is some of the things that I do. I just check what's in the fridge, work out what the family's got on for the week, and which days, there might be some days that you can't cook. So planning in advance for that. You might have a big cook up on the weekend. Work out when the sales or the best shopping times are. So some people might like to go to the market, or you might check the Coles catalogue and see what's on sale that week. So yeah, basically I'm going to jump into how we actually complete our planner, and I will show you how to order your groceries direct from Cookidoo as well. Yeah, so just in terms of how Cookidoo can help with your meal planning, I know for me, I get a lot of inspiration from Cookidoo. So really it's about, I like to cook a lot of new things. So, Cookidoo is always popping up with new items in there. You can search for foods based on your dietary requirements in your household or a particular diet you might be following. You can create your meal plans, create your shopping lists, and complete your online shopping. So that's what I'm going to show you through today. So let me just exit out of that. Bear with me a second. All right. So let me just close off this. So I'm just going to jump into Cookidoo. Bear with me a second. Oh, I'm just going to reshare my screen. So hopefully you can all see what I'm trying to show you. Can you all see my Cookidoo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so in terms of searching and everything, so basically it's really easy to do a meal plan in Cookidoo. You just have to firstly make sure that you are subscribed to Cookidoo. You've got an active membership. Membership for Cookidoo is $49 per year, but it's you get 6 months free when you purchase your Thermomix or a Cookie if you've got a TM5. So if you're going through, so for example, if I wanted to add this butter chicken to cook tonight, so I can just click on those 3 dots. Oh, hang on. I need to log in again. Bear with me. Okay. So, for example, I love this latest recipes because it's always coming up with things, shows you what's new and exciting and things you might want to try. So I've actually made this butter chicken before, it's good. So if I wanted to add it to my week, there's always 3 dots against a recipe. So I might say I'll cook today. Let's say, for example, I wanted to cook the lemon meringue cupcakes on a different day. I can go add to my week. And then I can choose a day that I'm going to make it. So let's say I'm going to make those on Monday for a special occasion. And then what we might want to do is say, with my meal plan, I might say, well, I want to have a fish dish on Wednesday. So I might say if I've got, say, for example, some salmon. Oops, I spelt it wrong and I'm just caps lock. Oh, it still found it anyway. So that's really good. So salmon. So I could search through. So it's showing me some salmon recipes. So I might have a look through and just say, okay, I'll make the salmon and feta risotto, for example. So I'll go add to my week. So that's my fish dish for my Wednesday. Hit save. And then I might have, say, some beef that I wanted to cook on, say, Thursday. So let's say beef. what do I feel like making? I'll say beef tacos, and that will be my add to my week for Thursday. And then you might think, oh, I'd like to have, say, a vegetarian dish on Tuesday. So let's have a look through. So at the moment, you can see from the filters here that I am searching vegetarian. It's looking in the Australian collections, and it's found 1,774 recipes which are vegetarian. So that's if you look in recipes. The other thing with Cookidoo, you can always drop this down and choose collections, which will take you into the cookbooks. So it's found 2 cookbooks in Australia that have vegetarian meals. So might have a look in here. Anyone seen anything that has appealed to them? Hi, Smita, by the way. Welcome.
Hi, Lulu.
So I might choose, say, the coriander and corn fritters with avocado tahini. So let's go. I'm going to add that to my week for my Tuesday. So now you can think I've added a vegetarian, I've added a fish, I've added a beef dish. So it's as easy as that to add it to your week. So I still need a couple of dishes for Friday. Now, Friday is generally, traditionally my family, we've always gone for takeaway on Friday, but with Cookidoo, there's a really good collection called Fake Away. So if I go into collections and look for Fake Away favorites, there's this collection here. So these are all restaurant quality meals in under 30 minutes. So let's say for Friday, I might choose the Kung Pao chicken. So I'm going to add to my week, add it to Friday and hit save. So then I've been through, you can always hit that Thermomix button to get back to the home page. So if I click on my week, and you can do this from your phone. You can even do some of this from your TM6 screen. So basically, you can scroll through and you can see your meal plan for each day that I've added things. So I've got Monday, I'm having cupcakes. So I probably should put another main in there for dinner, and perhaps, if I was making muffins for the kids and that sort of thing, yeah, I'd put something in there. But say this is, I pretend I've completed my meal plan for the week. So what I want to do then is I've got my shopping list up there. I'm going to clear that all because that's actually my shopping list from last week. So I'm going to add this butter chicken to my shopping list, add the cupcakes, add to shopping list. And so I'm going to add each one of these items to my shopping list. Just go the 3 dots, add to shopping list, adding those in. So then on the right there, you can see your shopping list. So if you want to see it in a bigger screen, go show ingredients. So Christine, I know you'd asked a question earlier about the aisles in the supermarket, so I'll show you through that now. Sorry, I'm just trying to move the bar out the way. Okay, so by default, it shows you by category. So these are like your aisles in the supermarket. So baking ingredients. So I can go through and just tick off what I've already got. So I've already got baking powder in my pantry. I've got cashews. I've got sugar. I've got peanuts and I've got white sugar. So I don't need any of those. Chinese cooking wine I've got lemons. I've got lime. I've got water. So you can pretty much tick off everything that you've got. I've got a Boreo and self-raising flour. And you just go through and choose what you want. I've actually got buttermilk because I made butter the other day. I make it every week or two, and I save the buttermilk. You can put it in the freezer. So I always have that handy. Yogurt I've made myself. Who else is making their own yogurt? Parmesan I need, cream I've got, sour cream I've got. I've got a lot of this stuff already. Feel free to pop stuff in the chat if you wish. I'll try and keep an eye on it. All right, so lemon I've got, lime, lemon. So this is the meats, the olive oil I've got. So I'm just ticking off all the things I've got that I don't need. If you're actually in the supermarket with your Thermomix. Oh, Mima, did you want to ask something? Go ahead.
It's okay, I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, no worries. Yep, so before you go do your shopping, you can just go through here and I'll get quite a few eggs because there's quite a lot there. I've got tahini, I've got tomato paste. My pantry is quite well stocked. You'll probably find yours is too. After you've been cooking with your Thermomix for a bit, you tend to have a lot of these things in stock. So cayenne pepper, cinnamon quills I've got, coriander seeds, cumin. I've got a really good Indian grocery store just around the corner. So I'm always really well stocked with all the Indian spices and things. I've got lots of containers up in my pantry above my Thermomix actually. Light soy sauce I've got. Salt, sorry, this is a bit boring watching me tick off all this stuff, but you know, this is the stuff I don't need. Sea salt, Szechuan I've got. Taco seasoning I've got because I make my own. I make all my own spice mixes. So I've got taco seasoning. I've got gyro mix for making lamb, like gyros or souvlaki's. Tandoori paste I actually need to remake. So I'm going to leave it there. I actually make the one out of the Indian cookbook, which is on Cookidoo. But I've run out at the moment, so I will remake it. So vanilla bean and vanilla bean paste I've already got. Veggie stock I've got. White vinegar. And on all the fresh things I will need to get. We've just been away. All right, so with your shopping list, so you can browse it by these categories here, or you can go into by recipe. So you can see each recipe that's already in there and what you need for each of those. So if you decide you want to remove the recipe, you can. And the other thing you can do, if you wanted to do a double batch, what you would do is say in my week, so say, for example, I wanted to make a double batch, you know, because I'm going to be, you know, working or, you know, busy the next night. So for example, I might make a double batch of these corn and coriander fritters, and they're really good to put into lunches as well. So I'm going to go add to shopping list. They're already there, but if I go into my shopping list again and you look at by recipe, you'll see here it's in there twice. So it'll double those quantities. If you wanted to remove one item, you know, you could reduce it. But yeah, I will do that for now. So you can scroll through this way as well. And as you're at the supermarket, you can tick things off. And my mouse has just died on me. Sorry. Very odd. Okay, so that is basically how we can put things into our meal plan. Oh, sorry, I just realized there's things in the chat. Christine loves the yoga and so does Smita every week. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Just trying to get it to show my chat. Bear with me a second. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is say if you wanted to shop in person, obviously you can take your phone and you've got this list with you at the supermarket. At the moment, we do have the option of, there's a couple of ways you can share your shopping list. So if you've got a partner who's in the shopping centre, they can actually grab their phone. You both can log into this email address, from your phone. So you both would, you and your partner can share a Cookidoo account, and your partner logs in from their phone, and they can go through and tick this off as they're in the supermarket. Very handy way of doing it. Another way of sharing it is you can go options. You can print your shopping list if you wish, or you can click share and copy it, and then you could paste it into, say, an email or a text message if you're sending it to someone else. Or the other cool thing is you can go order ingredients, and you click this button. At the moment, we only have Woolies on there, but it's a possibility that in the future we'll have other supermarkets there. So then it takes you, it's pre-chosen some products for you. So if you wanted to change this or swap it, so for example, I'm actually going to take this one out because I'm actually going to make my own curry paste. So I'll just say 0 and that will take it out. But say you wanted a different brand. So this is the Morrow Sherry Vinegar, $4 for 250 ml. You can go through and have a look and see what would suit you better. That's interesting. So I suppose because it's a sherry vinegar, they don't have a big range. It might be a better choice. Let's have a look at the tomatoes, for example. So there you've got your choice of brands. So the Woolies ones are 80 cents. I've got a favourite. I don't know about you, but I love the Adroma tomatoes. So I might choose those ones. Adroma, I'm not sure how you say it, but they're the ones I usually choose. So you can go through, swap out your ingredients, choose different ones if you want, and then you can go add to Woolworths cart, and then it's just a matter of signing in to Woolworths. Now, if you don't already have an account, you'll need to go to Woolworths first and to create an account. Have we got any questions or comments or anything that you wanted to ask me? Oh, sorry. You there, Mima?
Yeah, no, nothing from me.
Nothing from you? Oh, okay.
I've gone as far as putting it on the shopping list and taking it to the supermarket with me.
Okay.
And then just ticking it off as I go. But I haven't ordered online as yet.
Okay. Yeah. So it's definitely something that's easy done. And how do you go with your meal planning? Do you find, is it something that you always do, or is it a sometimes thing?
It's a sometimes thing.
Yeah.
Depending on what everyone feels like, because not everyone likes what I like.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So well, hopefully this has been helpful. And I have recorded it, so I'll pop it up on the Inner West Thermomixes. It's just a short session. Christine, I hope you've got something out of this too today. So I was just going to show you, I think you've all got TM6s in this group, I believe, but we do have a special this month. Let me just share this with you. So actually, before I do that, we'll just show you this pricing for Cookidoo, which I'm sure everyone on today will know, but I'm just going to show, just in case there's anyone that joins us in the replay. So Cookidoo is $49 per year, so it's less than $1 a week, and you get all the Thermomix cookbooks included in that, and over 60,000 recipes. So if you wanted to just try out Cookidoo today and you don't have an account, you can log in at cookidoo.com.au and you can get a free 30-day subscription. And when you purchase a Thermomix, you get 6 months free. So that's enough time to have a go and see if it's something that is of interest to you. So yes, I hope that's all helped. If anyone's interested in having a cooking experience, contact your consultant, because we do have a special offer this month with our host rewards where you can actually get a meter at a discounted price, which is great, obviously, for barbecue season. Yes, and at the moment, this picture in the background is pretty much what you can get as a gift with purchase when you purchase a Thermomix this month. So we've got our barbecue cookbook for $49, which is normally $49, I should say, and our carry case for the Thermomix. So yeah, good. I think it's about $170 worth of value. So if you know anyone who's interested in purchasing a Thermomix this month, it's a great way of doing it. Most of our consultants are still working through summer. So if you want a virtual or a in-person cooking experience, just get in contact with your consultant. All right, well, I might wrap that up if there's no more questions. Thank you all for joining us on such a beautiful day. And yeah, enjoy your summer. Happy meal planning.
Thanks, Lulu.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Lulu. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.